I've come to make an announcement. For far too long, these so-called shorts creators have been poisoning the minds of a generation with this meaningless slop. These hooligans need to be stopped by any means necessary, and that's where we come in. This is a message to all shorts YouTubers. You have 1 week to cease operations. Pack your things. Quit. We hold the key. And if you do not comply with our request, you will simply be replaced. This is your final warning.
Have you ever had a moment that was so perfect that it could never possibly be replicated ever again? I have a couple, but the best by far happened about 8 years ago back in middle school. I'm sitting in the living room with one of my friends playing Halo Reach. We're 1v1ing each other, peak couch gaming time. In the room next to us, the TV is on and it's decently loud. So we're playing, I'm winning because I'm built like that. And my friend calls out my galaxy brain strategy of, camping. So I say, I'm gonna wait right here for you. And immediately the TV in the background just says, stop waiting, from like some random ad. Me and my friend were on the floor after that. And I had to stop camping. I mean, the TV man told me so. The only other time that I've had that good of timing is when I put on an hour of silence interrupted by Vine Boom. My friend slipped on the floor and it played the sound.
Speed on your shorts.
There's a woman in Ohio who says she's black even though her skin is white.
Her name is Rebecca Euler. She identifies as a black person to honor her family's legacy, as some of her ancestors were African American.
This guy's gaming headset literally saved his life.
He posted on Reddit that somebody shot through his window and the bullet hit the Razer headset instead of him.
Today, we are going to find out if there's something inside the Pringles can.
Usually chips, but there was nothing inside his tiny Pringles can.
Is cloning humans possible?
Though extremely difficult, you can clone the genes of an individual, but the individual itself with his personality and past experiences can be cloned.
I bet you can't clone me, Kobe.
I bet you I can.
I bet you he can. As a cell source for cloning must be from living tissue like skin, so saliva wouldn't work.
You should never swallow your gum, and this is why.
She told the story of Samantha Jenkins who chewed 14 gums per day and died due to a massive clump of it in her stomach. But it's fake. The cause was lack of minerals in her body and shortage of oxygen to her brain. So swallowing gum is safe to some extent, it'll just poop it out.
What is the ugliest sounding language in the entire universe?
All languages are beautiful and spoken by amazing people around the world like you, except maybe of course for Dane.
Is cloning humans possible? Believe it or not, we're actually a lot closer than you think. Most people know that scientists were first able to actually clone a sheep back in 1996 named Dolly. And there are tons of clones that exist today, including horses, dogs, cats, cows, and monkeys. And you can even clone your dog for $50,000. So we're pretty close to being able to clone humans, right? Well, no. Aside from the many ethical, religious, and overall moral problems of cloning, while it may be theoretically possible, first, the clones wouldn't be nearly as healthy as us. Their brains and organs may be underdeveloped, and they have the potential to age much faster than us. Also, if you were hoping to have a perfect duplicate of yourself who was in sync with you on every level, definitely not possible, because our personalities are created by the experiences we've gone through all our lives. So you'd need to perfectly recreate every triumph, failure, relationship, heartbreak, etc. But that probably won't happen for a while. Now you know.
I'm on a quest to find the worst video game ever made. This is Superman 64, and it's rated a 1.3 out of 10. People claim the graphics are the worst they've ever seen, and the controls make the game unplayable. Someone even said they would rather play with wet dog than touch this game. We'll see about that. The game opens to you being thrown into a mission where you have to fly through rings to save the city. This isn't looking good. It doesn't help that I didn't learn how to fly until like 30 minutes in just because the controls are that bad. Now yes, the game looks terrible, but I'm willing to overlook that a bit just because this was 1999 and 3D was pretty new at the time. This, topped on with the fact that the game doesn't tell you where to go, made my experience a living hell. I feel pretty comfortable rating Superman a 1.2 out of 10.
Can you guess who's taller? Video games or real life? Andrew Tate or Waluigi?
Wait, isn't Andrew Tate short? I gotta give it to Waluigi.
You are right. Mr. Beast or Goku?
I feel like the hair gives Goku like an extra like foot.
I think it's including hair.
Oh, it's including hair Goku takes.
Mr. Beast is 6'3". The Rock or Onyx?
Rock versus Rock. Dwayne, him next to Shaq, he looks small. But Onyx, I feel like is 7-something.
You're right, but you're off with Onyx's height.
28. Okay, I was a little off.
Obi is taller by half an inch.
Would you rather always have to travel or never be able to travel? In the first option, you have a max of 1 month that you can stay in the same town or city. You're probably living out of a van for convenience, and every year you need to make at least one full rotation around the globe. So you can't just move between the same 2 places every month. And we'll say the cost of living is the same for both, just to make things easier. Or you get one house that you have to live in for the rest of your life, and you can never travel any further than your state lines or country borders for non-Americans. So wherever you're living right now is where you'll stay forever. I'm taking travel.
What actually is a black hole? Well, first, it's not actually a hole, like a big empty gap in space. It all starts with gravity, more specifically speed. See, gravity is always active on Earth, and to get away from it, you need to be going at massive speeds, which is why we use rockets to be able to get away from Earth's gravity. The official term is escape velocity, which is the minimum speed needed to escape the gravity of a planet or interstellar object. For many years, scientists and astronomers theorized about a potential object that had such intense gravitational pull that there was absolutely nothing that could escape it, even the fastest things in the universe.
Wait, was that you, Cain?
Like the speed of light, which is why it's called a black hole. So what would happen if, say, you jumped in? Well, no one's ever tried it yet. It's pretty simple. You know how on a roller coaster, when you go really fast, your skin starts to sag downward off your bones? Now imagine that, but times 1 billion and with your whole body. The official process is called spaghettification, where the weight exerted on your body literally flattens you. But now you know.
Fortnite is genuinely one of the best games ever made, and I'll die on this hill. It just has some of the most developer support of any game ever, with constant free updates, bringing entire games worth of game modes, constant balance changes that keep the game fresh and map interesting, along with the insane collaborations that, while done through microtransactions, are done in the most tasteful way I think they can possibly do it, since it is a free game after all. And the price you're paying for Goku versus a weapon pack in Valorant is worth it, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, the game is just straight fun to play, and it never really gets stale. But if you do get tired of it and put the game down for a couple months, when you get back, there'll literally be an entire new game's worth of content that'll suck you right back in.
Beating shrines the wrong way in Tears of the Kingdom. Walking in, this shrine is huge. There's some moving sand and wooden boards to cross the sand. Luckily, I have this wing shield. This allows me to get some distance when shield jumping and definitely helps. I got to this fence and couldn't cross it by jumping, so I grabbed the nearby board and moved it over with Ultra Hand, then used recall to clear the fence. Now there's a construct. I was trying to think of a wrong way to take it out. It didn't actually die when I did that, so I dropped the board beside it, which carried it to a spiky death. Okay, I made it up here, and the end of the shrine is just chilling. I stepped on this button, which dispensed this ball, and launched it to Timbuktu, and that looked really annoying to get, but I had an idea. I did everything a second time, but this time I made a bucket out of these wooden blocks to try to catch the ball. I took the bucket and set it beneath the ball dispenser, then stepped on the pressure plate, and oh my god, it actually worked. This is easily my greatest accomplishment in any video game. Beating shrines the wrong way in Tears of the Kingdom. I want to beat a Frost Talus, but I don't want to just beat a Frost Talus. So right now we're in front of that Frost Talus, and it's so close it looks like it's in 3D. I want to kill this guy as fast as humanly possible. I'm going to shoot it with a fire fruit and climb on top, then wail on the guy with my sword. Sadly, I did not one-cycle the Talus, but I was able to send the hand back for a second stun. Climb on top, then completely miss my jump slash. The weak point went unscathed, and I died by being gently caressed by the Talus. Round 2, I tried stunning the Talus before it even woke up, which obviously didn't work. Then I tried it while it was getting up, which also didn't work. After I was able to finally stun the Talus, I hopped on top and was doing considerably less damage. This is because I'm using a knight's weapon that doubles damage when you're on 1 heart, but the game respawned me at 3 hearts. I take it out, but I want to do it faster, so I reset. Now I'm ready to absolutely josh this Talus. I walk up behind it and instantly stun it when it awakes. Then I wail on it with my sword, absolutely destroying it within the first cycle.
Creepiest capsule hotel in Japan. You do not want to stay here unless you're okay with being watched.
Cameras and other sensors are the literal reason this hotel is used. It is specifically designed to analyze your sleep quality.
How long do you live after getting decapitated?
Welcome to Factor Cap. The brain stays active for a few seconds before passing out from a lack of oxygen, so it's pretty scary.
The richest soccer team in the world is worth over $5 billion, and you'll never guess who it is.
It's Real Madrid.
Would you rather have $1 million right now or a magic penny that doubles in value every day for a month?
You better off choosing a penny, because after 29 days, you're going to have $2.6 million, and it's going to double every day after that. But in reality, choose $1 million, because there is no such thing as a magic penny.
Here are some terrifying trees that you should never touch.
She talked about ghost trees of Pakistan, which got infested by millions of spiders after the local flood. So literally nobody would touch that anyway.
I just got an invisibility cloak.
And that's how it looks like. It's a green screen.
You should not be able to call yourself a man unless you can squat, double your body weight.
He really didn't give this much of a thought, did he? Don't let others dictate what you can or can't be, and be proud of any progress you make. By the way, you drop this.
Why money is worthless? Have you ever wondered why we place so much value on this little green paper? Well, before cash and copper coins, we used solid gold or silver coins. But eventually this became impractical as there was only so much gold or silver that could be made into coins. So we switched to paper banknotes, but back then, money actually meant something, as every single dollar bill was backed up by a specific amount of gold, meaning you could go into the bank, give them a couple bucks, and receive its worth in solid gold. So why did this stop? Well, the Great Depression. Everyone was freaking out since the banks didn't have their money, so they were cashing in their cash for as much gold as they could, hoarding it, and the government basically ran out of gold. So in 1933, Roosevelt declared nationwide the banks could no longer convert citizens' cash to gold, effectively banning them from handing any out. We still kept fragments of the gold standard until 1971, where Nixon officially killed it, kind of making money worthless, except for the simple fact that people in power and all of us agree that it has value. But now you know.
These are 3 times pro gamers got caught cheating live. Solissa was a top 100 Valorant player, but just before he turned pro, he was randomly banned live on stream. So viewers decided to suss out his clips, and they found literal footage of him getting kills without even touching his mouse. Bruh. If you think that's dumb, wait till you hear how League of Legends team Azubu Frost lost $30,000. During the World Championships, one of Azubu's players decided to peek at the crowd monitor and communicate to his team exactly where the enemy players were. And then there was Forsaken. Forsaken was about to become one of the greatest Indian CSGO players of all time, until during an $100,000 professional tournament, people began to notice his sus gameplay. He was tracing people through walls and just obliterating the enemy team. And before he knew it, organizers started rushing to his PC. So in a state of panic, Forsaken decided to physically defend his computer.
But he failed.
And they discovered a cheat program running on his PC named Word.exe.
Something strange is going on. So there's a huge chance that you're watching this on YouTube, where most of my audience is. But there's a tiny, tiny chance that you're watching this on TikTok, because I've started uploading my shorts there. But I've since realized TikTok has a massive problem, and it has to do with clones. It's so unbelievably easy to upload stolen content and become a clone of someone on TikTok. There's like 20 JonnyRazer accounts and like 50 Camman accounts. But to be honest, I wouldn't really care if I could do something about it. This all started because my friend texted me about a fake Pear account that was re-uploading my shorts on TikTok, and he even got 100k views on one. What's crazy is he blocked me, so I can't even report him. Like, TikTok, what the f***? This guy is a true clone, so please report him and any other fake Pear account that isn't Pear of Royalty on TikTok. I had to choose that name because Royal Pear was taken.
We all love the internet. With its many streaming services, social medias, and dark web auctioning rooms, there's something here for everyone. But with all the problems of the world today, region-locked shows, criminals trying to see your browser history, or rogue AIs trying to invade your social media accounts, there's no better time to invest in a VPN to stay safe. So, choose us. Clone VPN is the VPN of all time. We ensure that your data is safeguarded and protected, and with our Disappear Reappear feature, you and your favorite digital influencers could suddenly be unreachable and perhaps have a slight but unnoticeable change in behavior or content. We're the real deal. Just take a look at all of our wonderful partners. Clone VPN. See more on our website at clonevpn.com. Clone VPN. Double the services, double the safety, double.
This is my favorite game to play with my friends online. It's only $10, sometimes less when it's on sale, and odds are you've never heard of it. It's called Golf It. Now, I know what you're thinking, really, golf? Are you serious? But trust me, this game is hysterical. It turns the pure rage that comes from playing Mario Kart or Mario Party with your friends and turns it up to 11. You can purposely hit your friend's ball and it hurts.
Why doesn't a plaster saw hurt a person's arm?
The saw isn't actually that sharp, and it doesn't spin, but vibrates at a high frequency.
Gatekeep the hole just to troll them. And you can turn on a rule set that makes it so you can only get a hole in one, which makes hitting your friend's balls even more hysterical. The amount of times that me and the boys have lost it over this game is incredible. So if you and your friends are competitive, trust me, get this game.
The biggest scam in history? If you thought NFTs were a massive scam, boy do I have a story for you. You may have seen this before. This is the logo for the energy corporation Enron, which was absolutely massive near the close of the 20th century, but what happened? Well, the company basically covered up the fact that they weren't doing too well for multiple years, claiming they had made $591 million more than they had between the years 1997 and 2000.
Wait a minute, I recognize
And towards the end, their stock price plummeted from a high of $80 all the way down to 26 cents. And then the company declared bankruptcy. So why was this so bad? Well, Enron was seemingly the best company to work for at the time, with many having their life savings tied up in the company, and they lost it all. And what's worse, many higher-ups cashed in all of their stock before the company crashed, getting away with plenty of money. Although, to be fair, the CEOs of the company were then charged with 39 counts of fraud and conspiracy, so karma.
Yeah! Okay, there's definitely something following me.
Dude, stop. I know you've been playing pranks on me for the past couple days. I'm just gonna keep ignoring it, okay? It's not funny. But now you know.
How much is the moon worth?
According to the Outer Space Treaty, no nation can own the moon. But there is a guy who claims that he illegally owns it as a private person and it costs $100 trillion.
There's a new YouTuber who will eventually pass T-Series.
It's the Fook Boom, the creator of the Skibbity Toilet videos. With his current growth, he can surpass T-Series in 3 years.
I want you to guess the 5 most searched video games in Claude.
Top 5 is Pokemon, Minecraft, Genshin, Overwatch, and Fortnite.
The world's longest flight is 9,500 miles, almost 19 hours. But how fast could we do it if we flew in the Dark Star?
1.5 hours, as the Dark Star from Top Gun can reach the speed of 12,000 kilometers per hour.
This grandma has 1 million grandkids.
Her name is Charlotte Curry, and she has a channel where she plays Skyrim with over 1 million subscribers, whom she calls her grandkids. She's even gonna appear as a character in the Elder Scrolls 6.
I'm the first Mr. Beast subscriber to get my very own Mr. Beast bar flavor.
No, he didn't. He used Mr. Beast's AI-generated voice to clickbait people to subscribe.
I want a boyfriend so bad.
Yeah, for real. But who needs a boyfriend when you have...
I think I finally found out how to beat the algorithm. So the other day I was eating a bagel, and then when I woke up, there was the bagel, and then what happened next was the sandwich. I ate that. But then you won't believe this next part. I went to bed and woke up the next morning. And I can't believe this, but I woke up and then I ate another bagel. Like, can you believe that? Like, what is going on? You have to watch to the end to get the full story. So then I hopped in my bed and went to bed, and then when I woke up the next morning, bro. What is going on? I'm gonna have to contact someone. But what's even crazier is that the bagel when I woke up in the morning when I bageled the cream cheese. Like, what's going on? Why did my dad never come back with the milk? And why is the bagel in my sleep, my sandwich, my bed into the cream cheese? This is just outlandish. Where is Joe Biden? He's probably not even bageling my sandwich in the bed cream cheese. Yeah, I have no other choice but to make a 3-part series on this, so subscribe and buy my $500 course to learn how to make money like me.
Can you beat this shrine wrong in Tears of the Kingdom? Walking in, we already see the end of the shrine, so this should be easy. And we have a big pit you use wind across. And I don't have a paraglider. I thought maybe using an Octorok balloon in front of the wind would push me, but it did nothing. It's looking like I'll need to find a way to get on these rails, then slowly walk across. I tried doing an Octorok balloon to get on the rails, but since it doesn't move, I had to dive, which really wasn't working. Since this surface is slanted, the momentum from the bomb just sends me at the wall. Then I thought about stacking a bunch of bombs in one spot, kinda like a wind bomb from Breath of the Wild, and that almost killed me. Then I found if I do a bomb shield at an angle like this, my shield will actually attach to the rail, and this was the closest I had got so far. After a few more attempts of doing it and falling off, I finally landed one that was able to stay on the rail, and now my walk began. Over here, there's this big orb which I grabbed, and a smaller orb which I also grabbed. Then I stuck the two together to send down this path. I put the orb in the hole, and now I
Opera GX, the most web browser ever made. Do you struggle with a lack of notifications? You don't? Well, I think you do.
Hello. Alright, let me check my email. Alright, what do we got here? Clone VPN, what? Hello, we're reaching out to you on behalf of a revolutionary home security solution, Clone VPN. VPN has tools with that's not all we provide. We also offer features aimed to improve the what? Diverse content what is this even? What? We humbly ask. Integrated video for 20,000 USD. What? You just click this clone VPN. I clone VP. What?
Thank you all so much for coming to the live stream. I had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I have to go now, but make sure to subscribe for future streams and take care. Just another day of being a PNG tuber. Let me check my email. Clone VPN. 20K? Yo, that. I'm gonna accept it. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Royal Pear and I like making tier lists, playing. This one's a failure. We're out of time. We need to use the prototype.
My eye, man. What's this? Clone VPN. Sponsorship agreement, one video. $20,000! Dude, I think I can go full-time YouTube. No, I'm taking this right now. Yes, dude, oh my god, my dream. Hello, Mum? Mum, I did it. Yeah. No, trust me, the YouTube dream is actually working. Yes, I just got this sponsorship deal from, I was like, Clone VPN, it doesn't really matter. But they offered me 20,000 USD. That's enough to stop investing videos and go. But I know you want me to go to uni, but it's not worth it, Mum. I promise this is my dream. I tried to stop up. Look, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Nothing can go wrong.
Yo, hold on. Yo, what? Business email? W? VPN? I'm literally Mr. Beast. For that amount of money? And all I had to do is click a link. I mean, that'd be stupid to not do that. Let's just, Okay, that's probably not good.
Good evening, computer. Let's get to it.
Hiya.
Jeez, dude, you cannot do that to me, okay? Do you know how much it freaks me out? Stop laughing. You ready to film our short for today?
Wait, aren't you gonna check your email?
No. Why?
What if we get a sponsorship?
Dude, we haven't gotten a sponsor in our entire year of doing YouTube. I really doubt that today of all days...
Just check! I want my raise, Dano!
Fine. Wait, what is this?
What's clone VPN?
VPN. It's a thing that paranoid people get so that internet people don't steal their data. It's also something you can use to lie to Netflix. Tell them you're in Paris so you can watch The Office.
Huh. Wait, look!
$20,000?
Accept it!
Dude, we've never had a sponsorship before, okay? And I don't want our first one to be some random VPN that I've never even heard of. And plus, we do shorts, you know? People can just swipe through if they get...
I've been asking for a raise for months now, and finally I can make $20,000 and you say no?
Why are you assuming that you would get all 20,000?
No, shut up. You're a pale twig with a messy hay bale for hair. If you don't want to do it, I will.
Wait, Riggy, no!
Would you rather lose your entire bank account balance, your savings, and disposable income for the next year, or would you rather lose your save data? Your Minecraft worlds, your Valorant account, your Skyrim character, photos on your phone, all completely erased forever across all platforms. I would crumble if I lost my Minecraft worlds. It would be the darkest moment in history. Like, I don't think I could play another video game ever again, and I'd give it all to get that back.
Which one's more expensive, video games or real life? Is the Valorant Reaver Karambit knife more expensive than a pair of Razer gaming thumb sleeves?
There's not a single sane person spending money on Valorant, so I'm going with Valorant.
You are correct. Just these red trainers for PUBG or these big red boots from TikTok?
It's the big red boots from TikTok costing $350.
Actually, I might cop them.
The Minecraft username WoW or how much Brad Pitt's breath in a jar costs?
I feel like celebrity items, you go on eBay and it's like 40 grand for like a a pebble that Scarlett Johansson looked at, but I feel like WoW would be like the perfect name for like a Minecraft YouTuber. So I'm going with the Minecraft.
Dude, you are f***ing crushing it. How much money you earn for making one CSGO skin? Or the average yearly salary for a doctor in the US?
I feel like it's around 100 grand for a doctor, but I feel like the CSGO skin takes.
You're right. You make 420 grand.
Bro, I gotta change professions.
As to the MCU, starting with Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. did a great job, but I think Drake would have done even better. Next up is Chris Evans as Captain America, who I'm gonna replace with Ice Spice. I think people would rewatch Endgame just to see that one scene of Captain America again. Next up is Thor, who's gonna be replaced with Nikado Avocado. Who doesn't love a good redemption story? The Incredible Hulk is going to be played by DJ Khaled. Tell him to bring out the Hulk.
Tears of the Kingdom allows you to combine items from the environment into something new, like a rock and a stick turning into a spear.
Next up is Black Widow, who will be replaced with Elon Musk. Hawkeye, on the other hand, is going to be replaced with Queen Elizabeth. So we finished with the heroes. I think the cast is basically perfect, so now we need to cast the villains. Ultron is going to be played by Cocomelon. I think it makes sense, since they're both destroying humanity. The Squidward-looking odd guy is going to be played by the vegan teacher. And finally, we have Thanos, one of the greatest villains of all time, so we have to get this right. I'm gonna try to pick someone kind of evil in the real world, so I can't think of anyone better to play the role of Thanos than Brent Revere.
Bad business idea. Twitter. Twitter has been absolutely baffling me recently with its new policies and ideas for monetization.
Everything from the Twitter Blue subscriptions for a checkmark to the newly proposed tweet limit are solidifying Twitter's demise.
With Instagram, aka Facebook, aka Meta, now launching Threads as literally just new Twitter. Now, I don't know how long Twitter's actually gonna last. Maybe it survives, maybe it doesn't, but the meme of Elon Musk buying Twitter just to delete it is becoming more and more real by the day. Bad YouTube channel idea. Instead of going to college, you make a YouTube channel focused on gaming content. And by gaming content, I mean narrating Terraria gameplay, and then when Tears of the Kingdom comes out, you do that instead. Then when you want to justify doing YouTube as a job, you decide to post 5 videos a day, and by 5 videos a day, I mean you upload 5 videos in a single day, and then don't upload for the next week as a bit, and then name the channel Phaleur, but spell it in a way that nobody will know how to pronounce it. Wait, that's a channel already though, and I'm on it. Wait, where am I? I'm not even recording a video, I'm in the video, like, how am I this good at Minecraft parkour? Wait, you watching, you can do something. I don't know what, I don't know how. You can figure this out. Just whatever you do, don't let the video restart.
Where energy drinks came from? And no, I'm not talking about coffee. It seems like energy drinks are all over nowadays, so all of us can get that one last push to get through our late night of cramming work. But where did they come from? Well, in 1962, there was an epidemic of people using amphetamines or speed to get their energy boost. So Japan created the first ever energy drink to fight back against this addiction. When speed was banned, there was a major demand for something to fill its place, which is where energy drinks came in.
The original energy drink was a modest success, but it was nothing compared to the next big fighter, Red Bull, by taking the original energizing mixture and tossing in some caffeine, and it exploded in popularity.
Its first few years in the American market, it had sold 300 million cans by appealing to college students and by throwing in cute cartoons to advertise. And thus the road had been pioneered for many others to follow and keep us energized for decades to come. Okay, it's back to normal. What? But now you know.
These are the weirdest laws in the US. There are some crazy ones like how you can't wear a sleeveless shirt in a public park in Maryland, or that you can't sell a car on a Sunday in Michigan. But one law that I can't fathom is that in New York, slippers are banned after 10 p.m. I tried looking everywhere on the internet for a reason and couldn't find anything. One thing that I did find a reason for is why it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub in Arizona. This super specific scenario actually caused a problem in the 1920s. Apparently a dam broke, flooding a rancher's home, and the rancher's donkey fell asleep in a bathtub, so we ended up floating miles away. Probably the stupidest rule in my opinion is that you can't go trick-or-treating if you're over 14 in Virginia. You are never too old for free candy. Another weird rule is
that in North Dakota, it's illegal to set off fireworks past 11 p.m.
Okay, now this one I actually kind of get. I wouldn't want my neighbors setting off fireworks at midnight, but it begs the question, what do they do at midnight on New Year's?
I don't know where you've been sold, but I'd be insane not to play my role. Yeah.
Hello. 400K.
Will you not listen to my...
I found a new type.
Hello, chat. Royal Pear will be replaced. Nothing happened.
Yeah, good
Wait.
stream.
What is... I think I just heard the doorbell ring. Should I answer it?
Are you, you have a roommate, right? Go have him answer it.
No, I'm home alone right now.
Oh, did he leave? Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna answer it, guys. Just give me 1 second.
Alright. So, hi, chat. How are you doing? We're all alone now. My god, can you hear my chat, my cat through the mic chat? Everybody's saying no. They think something's gonna happen. That's funny. Man. Oh, it's always fun to have knocks on the door while you're...
Hello, chat. Royal Pear will be replaced soon. Hello? Hello?
You're back? Yeah. What's up?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on, dude. The guy who came into my house, dude. I don't know what's going on. He said something about the 23rd, and he drove off. I'm
Listen to my request. July 23rd marks the end of you and all these other pathetic shorts creators. Don't bother running. It's already too late. preparations are almost complete. They've all noticed it by now, but it is far too late for them. Tomorrow, our plan will finally unfold. Victory is soon at hand. Be prepared.
Vegetable tier list. Let's start out simple with broccoli. It's alright. There's definitely worse vegetables out there though. I'll put this in A tier. But as far as broccoli's albino cousin goes, I'm gonna put cauliflower in C tier. I'm gonna be honest, I think cauliflower tastes like shit. The only thing saving it is cauliflower rice, which is pretty good for dieting. Speaking of dieting, we have spinach.
Twinkies started to become forgotten.
Yeah, it happened again!
Wait, where are we? How are you doing this?
How could I have possibly taken us across YouTube and landed in, what is this, Royal Pear Short?
What in the...
Well, that was weird. We have spinach, probably one of the healthiest foods on the planet. Now, I'm not gonna lie, as a kid, I did not like the taste of spinach, so what I learned is that I could just throw it in some eggs to hide the taste and get the full benefits. In fact, as a kid, I only liked 2 vegetables. One is potatoes, you know, that's a free S tier, everyone likes potatoes, and 2 is corn. Corn is definitely a top tier fruit. I'm gonna put it in S tier along with carrots, zucchinis, daikons, squashes, cucumbers, and eggplants. All of these vegetables are pretty good in the kitchen, but even better inside my ass.
Twinkies, the rise, fall, and the danger? Now almost as iconic as hot dogs and Mickey Mouse, Twinkies are embedded into American culture. But things weren't always so sweet for this treat. The first big issue was a 1979 murder case in San Francisco, where the mayor was murdered, but the defense claimed that the murderer was actually mentally unstable because of his Twinkie addiction. This got the public to investigate the contents of Twinkies, which were obviously already unhealthy. And as a push for health began in the late 90s, making the public eat things like vegetables.
Speaking of dieting, we have spinach, probably one of the healthiest foods on the planet. Wait, this isn't my tier list? What the...
That was weird, but Twinkies started to become forgotten, which was then followed by a worker strike, 2 bankruptcies, and eventually in 2011, Hostess gave up. Until 2 men swooped in and saved Hostess and the Twinkie, and the comeback was insane. People didn't know how bad they wanted them until they were gone. And now you know all about Ricky's full criminal record? That's right, today we'll be looking at all of his crimes, including stealing, killing, vandalism...
Nano!
What the... Jeez, dude, have you slept at all?
We don't have much time. You could be watching. Come over here.
Ricky, I told you I'm not giving you a Whoa, what is all this?
Glitches. They've been happening for the past week all across Shorts. It started with this QR code and a threat from this mass figure who hacked JonnyRazer channel. Then glitches started appearing everywhere, different people appearing in places they shouldn't belong. And just yesterday I found this. They've been making clones of us, Dano, and it's happening today. Today, everyone's channel is getting taken over. And that's why I have a plan. I'm calling it the Battle of YouTube Shorts against the clones that want to replace us.
Too long. What about Shorts Wars?
I'm calling it the Shorts Wars.
Okay, this is freaking me out, and I need a donut. I'll be right back.
Wait, Dano, no! No, he never listened. They could be anywhere, watching, listening, getting ready to get rid of us, and we would never even know. Wait, no, everyone, be careful. They're coming for all of you.
Okay, I'm back. Repeat everything for me one more time. I wasn't listening. What?
It was all an elaborate prank. I got you good.
Okay, then. You really had me going. Well, I guess next time we'll talk about...
Oh my god.
Bad.
We gotta go to the bear. Coca-Cola bear. Why do we gotta go to the Coca-Cola bear? Because we don't have any Swedish fish. Tropical Swedish fish at that.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Your brain, the most complex organ in your body. Your brain, the most complex organ in your body. Your brain.
Yep.
Oh my God!
But I'm afraid you've been
that makes sense. Let's go get it.
You're not here to receive it yet. Or have you been called here by
Hello there, Coca-Cola bear. We want tropical Swedish fish, and we brought a cosmic strawberry baby bottle pop. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Here you go. Thank you.
to climb up in rank.
It's got to be League of Legends somewhere there, right?
Yeah, League of Legends is number 2.
I don't think it's hard. It's the easiest FPS to rank up in. Valorant.
You're right. YouTube put it number 3.
I'm going to give you what actually is the hardest game to rank up in. StarCraft 2.
YouTube didn't think it was on the list.
Next, you're going to tell me that Quake isn't on there.
It's not on the list, dude.
Oh, is Rocket League on there?
I can't believe you got that. Yeah, Rocket League's number 4.
What could number 5 be?
Think kind of outside the box.
Is it a shooter?
Yes, it's a shooter.
Is it Siege?
It is Siege. Siege is number 5.
I don't know what number 1 is. What's harder than those? You good? BunDun?
Think shooters.
You okay? You change hats.
I'm fine, man.
I don't think it's that hard, but is it CSGO?
Yeah, CSGO.
Listen up, I need your help. You may have noticed a couple really weird things going on in my videos recently, and I think I've finally tracked down the source. My computer. I've been using the same one for the past 5 years, so tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST, I'm gonna be building a brand new one on stream, and you guys are gonna help me. My theory is that...
Why the color green is evil?
What? I'm not evil. That's insane. I haven't even done anything.
Royal Pear, you did not listen to my request. July 23rd marks the end of you and all these other pathetic shorts creators. Don't bother running. It's already too late.
Guys, you don't have to worry. I'm here. I don't even get why this is a big deal. There's nothing Royal Pear can do that I can't. Over the course of this next week, I'll prove it.
What? Am I dreaming? Is this real? Is it? Hey, back up! Don't you come any closer. Alright? Don't you dare come any closer. Touch me or wait. Where'd the computer go? What? Okay. I have to be asleep right now, right? Like this has to be a dream. This has to be like there's no way that this is real. There's no Hey. Let's be cool here. Just put it down. I don't want any problems. Now then, where were we?
Speedrunner Shorts.
If you see this in your watermelon, call 911.
If your watermelon is cracked inside and have white seeds, and it could have been grown with the use of growth hormones, which are pretty harmless, but they'll make it flavorless. Imagine calling 911 because of a watermelon.
Have you ever wondered what actually happens to you when you die in a dream?
Dying is a stressful event, and it causes our brain to release adrenaline, which wakes us up.
Can our invisible katana actually slice?
No, because it doesn't exist.
A UFO-shaped cloud has been spotted in the skies of Turkey just a few days ago.
It's called a lenticular cloud, and it's completely natural.
Here's how to get rid of any virus on your computer.
Use an antivirus.
The most viewed YouTube short was stolen?
It's how Zach King gets away with doing graffiti with
1.2 billion views, which got re-uploaded from Zach's TikTok by a completely different person.
Did you know that I'm a f***ing idiot? That's right.
He lost his whopping $100 life savings
because he bought a pass to make his username shiny in a game called Multiverses, which ended up shutting down. What an idiot. He should probably just stop making content and jump off.
Damn, my voice today is all over the place. Your PC's lagging too.
How to know if you're ugly?
You're not. You're beautiful, and everyone is, but self-confidence is the key.
You are engaged?
What's scary is that all websites are so many websites
That's why you see
Which you can get with my code FPFailure5. This message is approved by the True and Honest Real Deal Failure, who you should also subscribe to.
Alright, I think he's finally gone. I don't know how much time. I don't know how much time I have. Don't trust him. Don't listen to a word he says. He is not me. I repeat, he is not me. Okay? He's a clone. He's a fake. He's something. All I know is he came in. He tried to get rid of me. Luckily, I had this to block the shots that he was shooting. So I've just been in the same spot ever since. He hasn't touched me. He hasn't moved me. He hasn't done anything. So I just have to stay there, and I guess just keep playing dead until he like leaves or something or moves me or anything. So I'm gonna try my best to get to the bottom of this, but I don't know how much time I have.
The war for music on the internet? Long before Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, YouTube Music, and Amazon Music Unlimited, who uses this? There was a website between 1999 and 2001 called Napster. Keep in mind, the internet was brand new. There was no streaming services, no YouTube, and no VPNs. People didn't really understand the World Wide Web just yet. So when file streaming service Napster was made for a couple college students who wanted to share MP3 files around, it exploded, and you could basically find and download any song in the world from the platform. Of course, artists didn't like that they weren't selling records or iPod songs for $1 a piece. So Napster got sued. A lot. First by Metallica, then Eminem, and then everyone else. And it filed for bankruptcy in 2001 and shut down. Although fast forward to today, you can find any song on YouTube, put it into a YouTube to MP3 downloader, and get the exact same result. So how far did we really come? With that,
these are the 3 worst video game clones that will make you laugh. Have you ever wanted to play Last of Us on Switch? Well, now you can with the game called The Last Hope. You've got the high-tier graphics, you've got the thrilling combat, and best of all, you've even got Joel and Ellie. In 2011, every game developer was jumping on the Minecraft bandwagon, but one of them took a little bit too much inspiration and made Castle Miner, an uglier version of Minecraft, where the only difference was Steve had fingers. Despite it being rated as one of the worst games ever, it ended up selling over 1 million copies.
Is there anything living in bottled water?
No, it's usually completely clean.
Have you ever wondered what the bell in Taco Bell actually stands for?
It's the name of the owner, Glenn Bell.
Do you ever wonder why the sky is blue?
Sunlight is white light composed of many frequencies, and when it scatters off atoms and molecules in the atmosphere, the high-frequency blue light scatters in the air more and easier than red light. So during the day, we only see the color blue.
Here's what would happen if you didn't shower for a month.
You will smell and get acne.
It's how to actually survive a crocodile attack.
You really don't, so stay away. But if a crocodile heads your way, run and pray ASAP.
Bloodiest thing a man can wear.
A black turtleneck and glasses like these. I think she has a crush on Steve Jobs.
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Finally, another successful speedrun. Somebody emailed me? Bruh, I need to fix my PC. Huh? Sponsorship? Clone VPN? No, I don't think so. The only thing I'm ready to promote is Genshin.
Is Link's arm in Tears of the Kingdom better or worse than a prosthetic arm? This might sound silly at first, but when it has fingernails like this, you'd also want to get rid of it, and maybe just stick a sword to your no-arm stump instead. Prosthetic arms in real life are either pieces of plastic that attach to the missing limb of an amputee, or the relatively new bionic arms that use the electric signals from nerves to function closer to a real arm. While these arms have been shown to do stuff such as grabbing glasses of water, holding a heavy sword and keeping a good grip on it may not be feasible. Also, in Tears of the Kingdom, you may think a bionic arm isn't even possible. I mean, Pear cooks up some insane technology, to the point where an arm would seem like nothing, so Link should cut off his nasty arm. Well, it's not that simple. This arm was used to keep Ganondorf imprisoned for at least 2 years, meaning it possesses some power of light that Link himself may not have.
Oh, not again. Wait, what happened to
Back in time you go. I'm going with the prosthetic. I'd keep the 6.
Bad restaurant idea. So it's a normal restaurant, or at least it looks like a normal restaurant, except something's just a little bit off. Every single piece of food that's on the menu, you get it, it tastes amazing, except it's the wrong color. Not even like, oh, it's like a little more red than usual. No, it is the wrong color. You're eating the red 40 burger with the blue 1 fries, wash it down with a Grimace shake. Your hamburger combo meal is gonna look like a pride parade. And the best part about this one is it is completely possible to do this, because there's so much random, like, edible food dye. And sure, it might not be healthy or FDA approved, but it is possible. Then literally call the restaurant Green Eggs and Ham.